Today we're dropping the best college ultimate team snipe filters for you to use right now, man. And the first filters I suggest you hop on is these legends, different positions, 82 to 83, man. I've had the most success with this lately, even though the ICYMI just dropped. What you want to do is put your type to quarterback or whatever. There's several positions you're going to go through. We're going to go through this together, man. So what you do is put quarterback. That's what I always start with. Then you're going to change your quality to 82, 83, and then you're going to head down to program, if this will load, program, and put it on legends, man. And what you're going to do once you get that set up right, it's probably going to be on buy now price. If you see up at the top where it's moving, yours will probably be set to buy it now price. You really want to change this to newest. I'm telling you, you will definitely miss snipes if you don't put it on newest, because you might get an 83 to pop for 40k, but that's certainly more expensive than an 82 for 26, right? So it won't show up right at the beginning. So you want to go ahead and set it to newest. Then you're going to head over here to type. You're going to switch from quarterback to halfback, or HB. Let's just go with the letter abbreviations, and then down to DT under defense, and I thought that was 83, and if I can even speak, get out of here. And then you're gonna switch down to middle linebacker, MLB. I keep forgetting to use the letters, man. So once you do that, you're gonna go right back to type and go to QB and just keep repeating, looking for the newest cards, man. Go to halfback. These filters all are working as this video drops. This is a mid snipe, but we'll take it, man. It's a little bit of profit. Definitely take an 83 for 40, an 83 for 45k. And we probably overspent, but we can sell it for 55 and make a little bit of MT. It'll just take the entire hour to sell, but it is what it is, man. I probably should have passed on it. If I wasn't recording, not thinking about it fully, I probably would have passed. But I've been selling them for 55, 750, and stacking up some MT. Normally you want to grab these 83s for about 44k and below is really probably the best, but it is what it is, man. So I'm gonna go over what you want to snipe these for, but these all are working as of right now. These filters do break, so you have to be very careful, man. It's kind of hard to explain how and why they break, but they do break. If you see where it says 43 items found, if it's anywhere close to 100 items, you need to be suspect if your filter's working or not. Basically, you want to make sure you're seeing cards, you know, within a few minutes, you're seeing a card pop up at 59 minutes. Some of the filters are rarer filters, so they might not pop up like that. It might take a while to see a 59, but it is what it is. Like this one, obviously 27 items found. Sometimes you can just do type all offense, right now you can, so you can see the halfbacks and the quarterbacks right here on the same filter, and then the same with all defense. 95 items. This is kind of sus. I would proceed with going like this as of right now, this moment on Xbox. Obviously, I don't think these are cross market, so I don't think PlayStation can see Xbox snipes, etc. So all offense is working. I wouldn't worry about it at 85 items. And then for defense, just go to DT and down to MLB and just keep refreshing here. Snipe any 82 that pops up for 20,000 coins and below. So any 82 for 20,000 coins and below. And then, like I said, for the 83s, you want to grab them for, preferably 40k and below. But if you're just trying to make some MT and you got some coins and you got a lot of coins, it doesn't matter how many snipes you get before you run out. You can grab them for like 44k is what I've been doing, man. So the next filter we're gonna go over is the 82 83 random position filter, man. So you want to set your quality to 82 83, and you're gonna go ahead and set your type to just different positions. As you see here, 100 items found. That's not what we're looking for. That's too much. The newest one says 16 minutes. Definitely not accurate, man. So you're just gonna go through random positions, man. You can really do this with every single position. You just need to learn your market. Like this 47k kind of looks like a snipe, kind of. It's not, absolutely not. But same with this 83 right here, 36k. That is not a snipe, man. Some of these cards, the best way to check, man, is just press when you pull up a filter. If you want to know what pricings you want to snipe these cards at, press R1 or RB depending on your console, and this will give you the average price of every single card that's on the filter you're working right now. So Pat White, 52k, you want to snipe him for about 45k, 44k and below. Just like I said, we already kind of went over that card because he's on the first filter we went over. Nate, so I mean, you can usually sell them for about 55. I have one up for 55 right now. It'll just take the entire hour, but on average sells for about 50k. So you want to snipe him for about 40k and below. And you can see every card on here. This Miller Moss usually sells for 32,000 on average. So obviously you do not want to grab him for 36k. That's even a different one, but it is what it is. And then also you can do the same thing. If a snipe pops up or a card and you're not certain, you can try and do it quickly by pressing R1, RB, and find the card here to see what they sell for and decide if it's a snipe or not. Obviously, if it is a snipe, you're probably going to end up missing them at that point, but it's better than wasting a bunch of MT and losing coins. Apologize for keep calling it MT. That is not what it is. Cut coins. Let's call it cut coins, man. So you're going to go from quarterback. Just find the positions you like. I like quarterback. Wide receiver is usually pretty good, man. Some of these cards are more expensive, like this 25k Brown. Not a snipe, but some of the wide receivers are more expensive. I just sniped one for 18k, a wide receiver 82, and sold it for 33k in about 5 minutes. It instantly sold, so that's good. Again, this catalog is your friend when trying to figure out pricing. It shows what everybody is on average selling for. Like he only sells for 30, kind of could be a snipe. If we picked him up for 25 and then waited for him to sell for 32, you can make a couple thousand coins, but we're not going to do that right now. So you just keep going through, and again, make sure there's nowhere near 100 items found when you're searching. These centers, man, these position is very expensive, so this is good to look at for snipes, man, because people might just know, oh, I got an 80 or an 82 that usually goes for 26k, and throw it up. You're making profit at that point for an 82 if it's a center. So keep in mind with that. Grab the expensive positions, man. This is one with this, just the quality 82, 83. You can literally use almost any single position and find some snipes on it. Like 49, next one up is 59, usually sells for 52 though, so you don't want to grab that, man. So check the catalog. It is literally the safest way until you learn all these pricings. The next filter we're going to go over, as we mentioned, is the centers, man. This filter I'm on the fence about. I can't decide if I like it, man. What you want to do is put your type to C, and you're going to put your quality to rare. Put your quality to rare. You're gonna get several centers all the way from 81, I think, to 80, and higher to 85. So high potential of seeing snipes on here, and they are more expensive. So if someone pulls an 81, which normally sells for 11,000, they throw up this center for 11,000, you're gonna see it and you're going to get a lot of profit, man. In this situation, on this filter, to refresh, what you want to do is head over to quality and just keep clicking rare for this specific filter, since you're not switching positions, man. Every time you switch positions, it goes ahead and updates. If you're just working one filter that you want to see over and over again, that 83 for 68, I don't think that's a snipe, but again, let me go check, because these cards are more expensive. That was Wilson, I think. Where the heck is he? 68k. So that's what he's up for, right? Or my yeah, okay. Why did I'm so confused right now. But so you want to keep refreshing on here. This is a bit of a drier filter, man. These cards don't get posted up as often, which is why they're more expensive. You can also click the position to refresh, but obviously that's a lot more scrolling than just going to quality and choosing rare. I have gotten one snipe on here, but for some reason I don't use this filter. Like in theory it should be good. However, the fact that when you go to post a card, it shows you on cut what the most, the last 3 that have sold for, it's kind of hard for people to put a card up in error just based on, oh, this is an 81, it can't be that expensive, and throw it up because it's right there in their face when they go to auction it. So that's why I'm on the fence about this filter, but give it a try. If you get anything good, let me know, man. The next filter we're going to go over is the in case you missed it promo filter, man. So what you want to do is set your program to ICYMI in case you missed it. and you are gonna set your position to whatever, man. There's several good positions, man. Quarterback obviously is always a good one, I believe, on this. Oh, maybe not even on this filter. I don't think quarterback is that good. So for this, again, check the catalog, but you want to grab 80s for about 8K, 9K and below. If you see any 80s, you want to grab the 81s for about 10K and below, and then you can make profit off of them. And then obviously the 83, again, this Nate, like I said, I've been selling him for 55K, but typically they say on average he sells for about 50K. So I would be looking to grab him for about 40,000 coins and below, man. And again, to refresh on this filter, what am I talking about? This is a filter we're switching positions. So quarterback, then we're gonna head over to wide receiver. Just make sure you guys know your pricings on this. Like this 81 Trey Harris for 10,000 coins is pretty good, I believe. Let's take a look and see what he sells for. And we got, oh, there goes our, that's our card that just sold for 55K. I told you that it sells, man. So Trey Harris, we're gonna go ahead and auction him. He goes for about 13,000. You can get him to sell for, apparently. Again, it's gonna take an hour. A lot of these snipes they do take the whole hour because people don't usually search up the card all the way where the filter isn't broken. So it does happen. Just keep that in mind when you're sniping. Takes a while for the cards to sell. So if you got a snipe that pops up and you're only gonna make 1,000, 2,000 coins, and that's gonna make you not be able to snipe anymore, maybe just pass on it until you get a better one. That's usually what I do. We're gonna switch. So we got wide receiver, quarterback, halfback is a good one on here. Again, keep the catalog in mind. It'll tell you what to snipe cards for. This 21.5, not really a snipe, sells for 25,000. So you want to grab the 82s on this filter for 20,000 coins and below. The 83 Cooley, again, you want to grab him for about 40 to 42 you can get away with, man. It all just depends how much profit you're looking for, because you always have to keep in mind there's a 10% tax that is taken off when you sell. So this card right here for 54,000, when he sells it, he's going to lose 5,400 coins right off the top. That goes to EA, man. We never see it. So he's only going to get back about 48,000. So you want to grab him for, you know, 45,000 at the absolute lowest, 40,000. You see what I'm saying? So to make sure you're making profit, don't ever forget about the tax, man. So for this ICYM filter, just keep switching through, man. I have cornerback is a good one. For defense, there's not many. You want to get to a filter with the most cards on it possible. Again, on this, for this ICYM, they're pretty much all similar. For the 80s, you want to grab them for about 8, 9K and below. The 81s around 10K is okay. Some are better than others. And then this 83 quarterback and the 83s, you want to grab them for about 40K preferably, man, to make sure you're making lots of profit. And then these 85s and such, man, if you see an 85 plus card for under 100K, grab it. This card goes for 150, the Gurley. So if you see that, I haven't seen any big snipes yet lately, but I have not really been trying to snipe those big cards. So let me know if you guys have gotten any good, like crazy top tier snipes. I would definitely be interested to hear that. And the last filter we're gonna go over is the ICYMI filter with the 82 to 83 quality, man. So you're gonna put your filter back to your program to ICYMI. You're gonna set your quality to 82, 83 over here, and then you're again gonna switch positions, man. This one right now, you can do all offense, all defense. 76 for on offense, man. It looked like, I didn't even pay attention, it looked like we might have been okay to refresh with just all plugged in, but that way you get easy quick refreshes in anyways. You might as well just click all offense and then switch down to all defense and just keep refreshing here. Again, 82s you want to grab for 20K and below. The 83s, 40K is preferable, man, and that is all there is on this filter. There's not really many other cards you need to look out for the pricing. I mean, we'll take a look here for you guys. 57 for this Newton. He's the most expensive one on these filters, so you can grab him for 45K and below, only if it's that specific 83 overall. So you want to just keep refreshing. If you do want to like just refresh, just continue to hit the quality. It's usually the easiest way. Just click the numbers, it will refresh, it will show new cards. assuming they are posted. I'm just curious if all is working. 90 cards, so it's probably working, but it's not quite worth that risk to just keep refreshing here. Just switch back and forth between all offense, all defense. This same filter, man, works great if you just wanted to eliminate the 80s, the 81s on the ICYMI filter. You can do this by position as well if you have to. If it starts getting too many cards on there, it starts getting close to 100 items found, man. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Smash the like button if you did. If you get any crazy snipes, leave them in the comment, man. Jay Grinds out.